It's Tuesday, the 20th of January 2026, and the world is reeling from what can only be described as a geopolitical tantrum. Let's see what the newspapers have to say. Donald Trump has officially linked his aggressive push for Greenland to his failure to win the Nobel Peace Prize last year. In an extraordinary text message to Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store, Trump claimed that because Norway snubbed him for the prize, he no longer feels an obligation to think purely of peace. He went further, stating that the world is not secure without complete and total control of Greenland by the US. The reaction from Europe has been a mix of shock and defiance. While the Daily Mirror frames this as the world standing up to a bully, the reality is a looming trade war. The EU is reportedly preparing its trade bazooka, a massive anti-coercion instrument that could see 93 billion euros in retaliatory tariffs and sanctions leveled against US goods if Trump follows through on his February 1st deadline. Even as Greenlanders march in nuke against his annexation, the White House refuses to rule out the use of force. This brings us to a terrifying parallel in the British press. The iPaper and the Financial Times are reporting that the US-UK relationship has fallen to its lowest point since the 1956 Suez crisis. NATO sources describe a strange and distrustful atmosphere inside the alliance. For 7 decades, the special relationship was a bedrock of Western security, but intelligence sharing is now being curtailed. Officials fear that sensitive information shared with Washington could be used by Trump to justify a military seizure of Greenland. Trump's letter to the Norwegian PM, which he sent as a smart rebuke, has instead been viewed as blackmail. While Keir Starmer has publicly called for calm discussion, he is simultaneously doubling down on cooperation with European partners like France and Norway, sending a clear signal that the UK will not be bullied into abandoning its NATO allies for the sake of a deal. Finally, we look at how this is being handled at home. While the world is on the brink of a trade war, the right-leaning press is pivoting toward a new culture war. The Daily Mail and the Daily Telegraph are giving massive prominence to the government's consultation on banning social media for under-16s. While this is a serious issue, the framing suggests it's a climb down or a distraction from the chaos abroad. The government has launched a national conversation to identify steps to keep children safe online, looking at Australia's recent ban as a model. Interestingly, while papers like the Daily Mail focus on Brooklyn Beckham or the latest celebrity fallout, they are largely shielding their readers from the reality of the special relationship collapse. The Financial Times, meanwhile, keeps its eye on the ball, covering the escalating legal battles surrounding Lucy Letby and the ongoing unrest in Iran. It's a tale of two different realities, one focused on the dismantling of global unity and the other on whether children should have phones in classrooms. We are living through a Suez moment, a rupture that could alter the global order for decades to come. Whether it's Trump's Nobel-sized tantrum or the government's attempt to pivot to social media safety, the message is the same. The old rules no longer apply. Is a special relationship finally dead? And is a social media ban a genuine safety move or just a tactical distraction? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's headlines. I'll see you then.